Meet John and Sarah, a middle-class couple working hard to support their family. Despite following all the traditional financial advice, saving money, avoiding unnecessary debt, and working full-time jobs, they find themselves struggling to make ends meet. They are not alone. Many middle-class families across the country are feeling the financial squeeze. The cost of living is rising, wages are stagnant, and unexpected expenses like healthcare and education are becoming harder to manage. This video explores the top 10 reasons why the middle class is getting crushed financially. From job insecurity to housing market challenges, we will look at hard data behind these issues. Understanding these reasons is the first step to finding solutions and advocating for change. Join us as we dive into the financial challenges facing the middle class today. Reason 1. Stagnant wages. Imagine working hard every day, but never seeing a significant increase in your paycheck. This is the reality for many middle-class workers like Lisa, who has been at her job for over a decade without a meaningful raise. Despite the rising cost of living, wages have barely budged over the past 20 years. Data shows that while prices for essentials like food, housing, and healthcare keep going up, wages have not kept pace. This means people have less money to spend on everyday needs, leading to financial stress. Experts say that various factors, including automation and globalization, have kept wages low. Without wage growth, middle-class families struggle to save, invest, and get ahead. This stagnant income is a major reason why the middle class feels financially squeezed, despite their hard work and dedication. Reason 2. Rising cost of living. Meet the Rodriguez family. They carefully budget their income, but still find it hard to cover all their expenses. The reason? The rising cost of living. Everything from groceries to utilities has become more expensive over the years. Data shows that while wages have stagnated, the cost of essentials like food, housing, and healthcare has increased significantly. For example, the price of renting an apartment or buying a home has skyrocketed, making it hard for families to afford decent housing. Healthcare costs have also soared, leaving many with huge medical bills. These rising costs mean that middle-class families have less money to save or invest for the future. It creates a constant struggle to make ends meet, pushing many into debt. This growing gap between income and expenses is a key reason why the middle class is feeling financially crushed. Reason 3. Healthcare expenses. Consider Jane, a middle-class worker who recently faced a medical emergency. Despite having insurance, she was left with a hefty bill that she struggled to pay. This scenario is common for many middle-class families. Healthcare costs in the United States have been rising rapidly. Even with health insurance, the out-of-pocket expenses for doctor visits, treatments, and medications can be overwhelming. For families earning modest incomes, these costs can quickly deplete savings and create significant financial stress. Statistics show that healthcare expenses have grown much faster than wages. Unexpected medical bills are one of the leading causes of debt for middle-class families. The high cost of healthcare makes it difficult for families to afford necessary treatments, impacting their overall well-being and financial stability. Burden of healthcare expenses is a major reason why the middle class feels financially crushed, despite their efforts to manage their finances responsibly. Reason 4. Housing market challenges. Meet Tom and Emily, a young couple trying to buy their first home. They saved diligently, but high home prices and limited availability have made it nearly impossible. This is a common story for many middle-class families. The housing market has seen significant price increases over the years. The cost of buying a home has skyrocketed, and renting isn't much easier. With limited housing supply and high demand, prices continue to rise, making it difficult for middle-class families to find affordable housing. Data shows that while home prices have soared, wages have not kept pace. This means that many families spend a large portion of their income on housing, leaving less for other needs. High housing costs create financial strain and limit the ability to save for the future. Reason 5. Education costs. Consider Mark, a recent college graduate with a degree and a mountain of student loan debt. Like many others, he dreamed of a better future but now faces the harsh reality of repaying huge loans. Education costs have risen dramatically over the past few decades. Tuition fees, textbooks, and other expenses have become so high that many students and their families must take on significant debt to afford college. This debt can take years, or even decades, to repay. Data shows that student loan debt has become a major financial burden for middle-class families. High education costs mean graduates start their careers with substantial debt, making it hard to save money or invest in their future. This debt burden limits financial freedom and creates long-term stress. The skyrocketing cost of education is a key reason why the middle class is struggling financially, despite the importance placed on higher education. Reason 6. Job insecurity. Imagine working hard at your job but constantly worrying about layoffs. This is the reality for many middle-class workers like John, who faces job insecurity despite his dedication and skills. Job security has become a significant concern for the middle class. With the rise of automation, outsourcing, and the gig economy, many traditional jobs are disappearing or becoming unstable. Temporary or contract positions often lack benefits and offer less financial stability. Data shows that more people are working part-time or on short-term contracts rather than having stable, full-time jobs. This uncertainty makes it difficult for families to plan for the future, save money, or feel secure in their finances. Job insecurity adds to the stress and financial pressure on middle-class families, making it harder for them to achieve long-term financial stability. This lack of job stability is a major reason why the middle class is feeling financially crushed. Reason 7. Tax burden. Meet the Johnson family, who diligently files their taxes each year but still feels the pinch of a heavy tax burden. Like many middle-class families, they pay a significant portion of their income in taxes. The tax system can be particularly tough on the middle class. While wealthy individuals and corporations often benefit from tax breaks and loopholes, middle-class families usually do not have these advantages. They end up paying a larger share of their income in taxes compared to the rich. Data shows that the tax burden on middle-class families has increased over the years, leaving them with less money for daily expenses and savings. This high tax load makes it difficult to build wealth and achieve financial goals. The imbalance in the tax system adds to the financial struggles of the middle class, making it one of the key reasons they feel financially squeezed despite working hard and following the rules. Reason 8. Retirement savings gap. Imagine being close to retirement, but realizing you don't have enough savings to support yourself. This is a common fear for many middle-class workers like Karen, who has been diligently saving but still feels unprepared. Saving for retirement has become increasingly difficult for the middle class. Many employers no longer offer pension plans, putting the burden of saving on individuals. Additionally, stagnant wages and rising living costs make it hard to set aside money for the future. Data shows that a significant portion of middle-class families have little to no retirement savings. This lack of financial security in old age creates anxiety and stress as people worry about how they will manage once they stop working. The retirement savings gap leaves many middle-class families feeling vulnerable and financially insecure, making it one of the major reasons they feel financially crushed despite their efforts to save and plan ahead. Reason 9. Debt accumulation. Consider the Smith family, who find themselves juggling multiple debts, from credit cards to personal loans. Despite careful budgeting, their debt keeps growing, making it hard to get ahead financially. Debt accumulation is a major issue for the middle class. With stagnant wages and rising costs of living, many families rely on credit cards and loans to cover their expenses. Unexpected events, like medical emergencies or car repairs, can quickly add to this debt. Data shows that middle-class families often carry high levels of debt, paying significant amounts in interest each month. This constant cycle of borrowing and repaying leaves little room for savings or investments. The weight of accumulating debt creates ongoing financial stress and makes it difficult to achieve long-term financial stability. Managing and reducing debt is a critical challenge, contributing to why many middle-class families feel financially squeezed despite their hard work and careful planning. Reason 10. Wealth inequality. Meet Alex and Maria, a middle-class couple who work hard but see their wealth grow slowly compared to the rich. This gap between the wealthy and the middle class is widening, creating significant financial pressure. Wealth inequality means that a small percentage of people hold most of the wealth, while the majority, including the middle class, have much less. This disparity makes it difficult for middle-class families to build wealth and improve their financial situation. Data shows that while the rich get richer, the middle class struggles to keep up. This gap affects opportunities for education, home ownership, and investments. The imbalance means that middle-class families often face more financial hurdles and have fewer resources to fall back on. Wealth inequality creates an uneven playing field, making it hard for the middle class to achieve financial security. This growing gap is a key reason why many middle-class families feel financially crushed despite their efforts and hard work. Everyone deserves a fair chance to achieve financial stability and prosperity. Addressing these challenges can ensure that the middle class, the backbone of our economy, can thrive and contribute to a healthier, more equitable society. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. And if you made it to this point of the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.